As we draw closer to the 2019 general elections, we've been told that we'll be running an issue-based politics. Yes, our leaders and the people seeking public office will be sticking to the issues. Yet, we see the mudslinging, we see the name-calling, and so on and so forth. Will things really change? My name is Isabella Akinseye, and this is Politico Politica.
The Nigeria of the future is for dreamers like me.
I belong to everybody and I belong to nobody.
Our local government areas must become special economic zones.
I hope to disrupt the politics of failure.
There will be no sacred cow.
Dissolve all the congresses, dissolve the convention, and start all over again.
Mr. President, my people are under siege.
Leadership is not about the position you hold.
You can't shut down your shop and be chasing criminals.
If you allow criminals, there will be no shop.
Find ways to fix your judiciary.
That's what say I.
And most importantly, fix the mind of the people.
The party must do what is right.
Nigeria suffered from a state of economic ridiculopathy, social sciatica, and political dystopia.
Welcome back to Politico Politica with me, your host, Isabella Akinseye. Let's meet our guest. His professional career started at CBN, Central Bank of Nigeria, Branch Operations Department, and includes work at Florida Satellite Communications, TN Focus, IPNX Nigeria Limited, and Globalcom. He has been business manager in several Nigerian cities like Ibadan, Kano, Ado-Ekiti, Abuja, and Lagos. He's a philanthropist, contributing to society in the areas of health through Rotary, infrastructure, transformer acquisition and installation for power supply in Benue State, and education through RCCG, LBS, and Christ School Alumni Associations, and his personal capacity. He is seeking to represent Kosofe constituency in the Federal House of Representatives under KOWA Party. He is Tokunboh Akinbiyi. Tokunboh, welcome to Politico Politica.
Thank you very much.
So let's go straight to our topic of the day. Today we'll be talking about issues-based politics. We've said 2019 will be different. It will be based on issues. But what does that really mean?
What it means is that we should be talking about how to provide free and fair education to Nigerians. We should be talking about how to provide clean water. We should be talking about how to grant autonomy to the local government, how to keep the environment clean, rather than focusing on whether somebody had stolen money in the past or not, whether somebody is beautiful or not, and those kind of relevant issues that does not add value to Nigerian citizens.
So those irrelevant issues that have characterized our polity, can you elaborate more on them?
We get distracted by mudslinging, rather than say, this is what I'm going to provide to Nigerians. These are the promises that I'm making. We are rather attacking our political opponents. Sometimes we go into violence, hooliganism, and rather than making promises, rather than articulating the kind of deliveries that we want to give to Nigerian citizens, we are distracted by things that are not really important to Nigerians.
So rather than focus on the person, let's focus on the ideas, let's focus on the plans. So you already alluded to some of those plans. So you mentioned education, you mentioned water. What other issues should politicians be discussing when we say issues-based politics?
So for us in KOWA Party, we say together we make a difference. And it's important for me in this constituency, Kosofe Federal Constituency, it's important for us to provide free, compulsory, and quality education. The Nigerian Constitution talks about providing those services, that's free education, but it says when the government is able to, so it is not enforceable. What we are going to be doing is to articulate legislation that will make it compulsory for people, children in primary 1 to 6, to have free, compulsory, and quality education provided by the government. Even Rwanda does that, and so it's important for us to be able to do that. Education has a lot of multiplier effects. For the girl child, it contributes massively to the health of the girl child. you delay childbearing, you delay marriage, and so therefore, if the mother is healthy, the family is healthy, and then it has a positive effect on the country.
So still on our topic of the day of issues-based politics, as we get into the 2019 general elections, political season is in full swing. Will you say the politicians have been compliant running an issues-based political campaign?
So what you've seen so far is that when INEC said that politicians can go to campaign, from the point of compliance, some people already had their campaign running in Lagos and in other places. This is not complying with the rules. For us in KOWA Party, we've tried to comply with the rules, and we've complied with the rules as a matter of fact. In terms of sticking to issues rather than personalities, we've so far not complied. Rather, we've been digging on issues that are personal.
Can you give examples, specific examples?
So the strategy for APC looks like they are trying to demarket article, for example. In KOWA Party, our presidential candidate, Dr. Byron, has focused on the issues of education, of health, of local government autonomy, and those kind of things that would have impact on Nigerians directly.
So what effect will you say running an issues-based political campaign really has on the polity?
Running an issue-based campaign means that we are focusing on things that matter to Nigerians. We are not focusing on things that are personality-based. Historically, we've tended to vote for personalities rather than issue-based. So this guy has not told you, has not made you any promise. So for example, my opponents in the other parties are not articulating what they are going to do for the people. We in KOWA Party, we are articulating and saying to people, these are the things that we are going to do. So in our banners, in our posters, you see us articulating those issues that we say we are going to do for the people of Kosofe Federal Constituency. We see that our opponents are not articulating those issues. They're just putting out their names, they're putting out their faces, and they're putting out thumbprints without saying specifically. So because you're not articulating what you're going to do, it's difficult for people to hold you on to anything, and so you've not made any promise. I can't hold you on to any promise that you're supposed to deliver.
Thank you very much for your contributions on our topic of the day.
Thanks.
Now over to you. Our viewers would like to hear from you on our topic of the day, issues-based politics. Please tweet at PP with Isabella, use the hashtag Politico Politica, and of course follow us on Facebook and Instagram. The handle is Politico Politica. We'll be taking a quick break on the show. Please don't go anywhere.